They said if the sky falls away, I'm here. I go devoting my all to you. Hi, y'all. It's Booqoo, and you are tuning into Nolazine.
If you ain't on Nolazine, you ain't on.
Gotcha. So, but we back, second interview. So, what has changed in these past few months?
So, what has changed in the past few months? I'd say a lot. I think when we first met, when was that? What month was that?
I don't know. I do so many interviews.
Oh my gosh. Well, in the beginning of the year, I just got discovered in general. I used to do raves. I was doing like underground raves in BR because that was the only place that would have like a I used to do underground raves back in BR because that was the only place that people would let me play my music. And then from there to now, I just got signed to Sony. So and it they flew me out to New York and we did the whole thing and it was beautiful and I was so grateful that they showed me so much love. So that was really nice. And I guess I'm going terrifyingly viral.
Yeah, last time
it's like whoa.
I didn't think you had
insane.
that many fans at first, but now you have a fan base be coming from everywhere.
It's this is my first time ever experiencing that. The first time around, it was a couple videos.
Yeah, so how does it feel?
It feels insane. Oh. Because now it's everybody that's ever posted me is getting hundreds of thousands of views per post. I can't believe it. And it's a beautiful thing.
Everyone want to see me.
Everyone's who is this bitch? And that's all I've been waiting for. So it feels really good to be that girl. That feels amazing. This is crazy.
Gotcha. So, how is your DMs right now?
I mean,
my crazy?
They're chill. Nah, it's actually pretty
Oh, the people not in there trying to holler at you?
No, it's industry people though. I mean, that's really. I was surprised to see the people that are looking at my Instagram with the amount of followers that I have right now, because I don't know if I could say who's in my DMs, but it's crazy. It's big. It's a big deal. Those are no one's hollering at me though. It's kind of disappointing actually. No one's trying to get with me outside of making money, but honestly, I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining?
I'm not complaining at all.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gotcha. So,
that's what I prefer.
You've been dropping but a whole lot of reels. You just did one, I'm on the radar. You did one, I'm Canal Street on Connection.
Yes.
Talking about the G-Wagon.
Yes.
Hey, who G-Wagon that was, man? Hey, but it ain't for you, huh?
It's not mine. Shout out Juggy.
Shout out
Juggy. Yeah.
Oh, but Juggy got a G-Wagon? Oh,
I mean,
Juggy getting money.
You already know. It's crazy. Life is insane. I can't believe that I'm working with the people that I'm working with.
Yeah, because, you working with two, well, not two, you working with multiple, connected people.
Huh. Yeah. And I'm talented. So, thank God. Because everyone's thank God. And I'm from New Orleans. Oh my God. Everyone's this is insane. It feels like launching a stock.
Oh, yeah, but they were trying to play on your last interview. They man, she not from New Orleans. She from a railroad.
They really can't. They can't do nothing about it.
They can't do nothing about it.
They can't do nothing about it.
But you represent the whole thing, huh?
I represent the whole thing. I'm wearing my whole city on my back. And that's...
I think you're carrying the whole Louisiana. Could you travel to Baton Rouge?
I think I'm carrying America. That's how I feel I am an American artist. I get to travel the world doing this. And everybody can't say that. To be an American artist is such an honor because I just got submitted into the Recording Academy. And everybody knows that process if you know the fucking industry. So now what is it? Well, what is it? And everybody already knows what it is. And I get to say that. I get to say that. That's what's been happening in the last few months. And that feels really good. I can't lie.
And all your songs are kind of very unique. So I'm trying to figure out what type of style are you, what type of approach do you take to each song?
I think about it like a movie. I'm making a mini movie.
Okay.
what do I want to see? I want to see a mini movie. Can you track something? Can you make money? Do you know what I mean? So every time I make something, I'm making a mini movie. If I'm in the studio, because I produce my own beats a lot of the times too. Like this last one that just dropped, it's about to drop, Tiptoe. That's where I interpolated I Write Sins, Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco. So it's the I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
I didn't even know what the Panic at the Disco was at first when I was posting it.
So but a lot of people do.
Okay.
And they're like,
everybody has their own audience.
And they're like, okay, she picked this song? And I'm like, yes, and I'm going to get this cleared. And that's in the process. So that's a really big deal because that song is gigantic. And it's never touched hip hop legally without like a hee hee ha ha attached to it. And I was like, in my head.
And it's really getting clear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the process.
And that's a blessing, huh?
Yeah. It's like, because, I want this to come out beforehand, but like, it's already.
I wish you know me, but I drop interviews fast.
Yeah, it's in the process. I can't say yes or no yet, but like, it's in the process of getting cleared. And when it happens, oh my God.
It's going to be big.
That's a magic trick. Gotcha. That's a fucking magic trick. And I'm really grateful because I produced the beat myself. This is what I was saying. And with that in mind, like when I go into a recording session, like I'm getting studio time, it's like I think about it from start to finish, the process of being a music artist and what it looks like past, being in the booth. Because then you're just a recording artist. It's like, no, I am a American music artist. I'm thinking about the tour. I'm thinking about the production for the tour stage when we have the big lights, when the second I'm stepping into the booth every time. And I'm envisioning that with the music and how that'll be interacting with me as the star of the show. And because of that, it's like, oh, she's a fucking no-brainer. She's got everything planned out. So that's how I make my music. I make productions. And it's as the budget increases, it's becoming more apparent. So
so what's your budget right now?
I can't say that right now. We gonna see as people come into the picture. Absolutely. Like, let me know. Let me know if you want to work. But like, it's beautiful, and I love it. I love my style. I mean, I feel like that's a great style to have.
And so, do you feel like you have, but your own style?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it's dark. I don't know if it's R&B. I don't know if it's like soul. I say, I'm gonna just ask the person.
Right.
Does it? Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like I am so influenced by amazing music being in the city, you just hear everything and you're like, okay, you just get exposed to a little bit of everything. And there's good parts in a little bit of everything if you listen hard enough. Right. And so I think I just pull from my inspirations lyrically and sonically, since I'm able to at least put a beat together, thank God for my engineers.
And we try to keep all the money out. You want to be the music producer and a singer.
I love it because I love music because it's more than just, being a figurehead. It's like, no, I really love music. I'm like addicted to like speakers and feeling my music on my chest. So I feel like that's why I love 808s so much. So yeah, I love 808s that puts me in hip hop because it's the music you feel. And so I love that. I love contributing to it. And I love having that be something so ingrained in my spirit to where it just feels like it's effortless. It's me because it's me on it. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So bring me back 5 years from now.
Oh my God, 5 years from now.
So like, did you see yourself being, where you at right now?
Yes. Maybe not 5 years from now, but
I mean not 5 years from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, like 5 years ago. No, I get. 5 years ago, I knew I was gonna be somebody. I didn't know it was particularly music because I'm so multifaceted as an artist. Like I love drawing and I love dance. I love just movement in general, and then I also love singing. I love belting. I love, banging on a piano. Like, so when you look at, and then I got my degree in marketing. And so like looking back like 5 years ago, like, duh, but like I wasn't ready yet.
Right. So like, do you think having one, degree in marketing helps you actually, like know how to put out your content?
I think my degree in marketing is a really fun thing to say.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But like I think everyone that's ever like pursued college and like the business aspect, especially now, knows that like it's all about looking at the real world and being in tune. Like I feel like when I got my degree, like that's when they stopped printing textbooks on marketing because it's changing, because now it's at the same pace as technology. So like I'm a tech head. Like I really like enjoy studying social media. And so like I think that got me in the habit of studying social media. Right. And I just haven't, it's like been my favorite like thing to do.
Gotcha. So, for the people watching, since you've been studying, hey, but what's your advice to someone who watching this, thinking about going on social media, branding themselves, becoming an artist, like trying to go viral and be known? Like, what's your advice to them?
I think it works for me because I'm actually an artist. I think people pretend to be artists, and that they try to make themselves into an artist, which is like, that's when it's like, okay, whatever. Because they'll ask for advice and you'll give it to them, but they're not an artist, so they don't know what to do with it. So like, if you're actually an artist and you hear this, like, I think you actually get what I'm saying. Like, I think the people that aren't doing well with social media when it comes to showcasing their art, if you're a music artist, it's because you haven't found your authentic self yet, and you haven't fallen in love with it. Or maybe you have found your authentic self, but you haven't fallen in love with who you are yet. And like, it took me so long to love me. And I'm at the point to where it's like, either I'm gonna love me or I'm not gonna be here, because I'm finally in what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So like, it's either this or I'm dead. So like, that's why I'm not afraid to put my art out there. I think people think they're putting music out, but I'm putting out art. So
it's a form of art.
It's art. I'm an artist. I'm an artist first. So like literally, like I loved like drawing. Like I said, like I went to college at first to be an art teacher because I wanted to teach people how to make art. And look at me, teaching people how to fucking make art. So like, you just I think that's all it really is loving yourself and just discovering who you are. Because at that point, no one can fucking touch you. No one can touch me because I'm who I am. Yeah. Booqoo, bitch. And it is what it is.
Got you. So we have Booqoo for the people who don't know, still watching.
Yes, it's still Bookie.
So is Booqoo single still?
Yes, I am so single, and I really feel like I'm never gonna get in a relationship ever. Like I'm done with it. I think I'm finished. Like,
gave up?
I gave up. It's not that like I gave up. I don't want to say that because I still do believe in love, but like I don't think I'm gonna ever be with anybody.
Do you believe that you could fall in love as one big music artist? Like, do you do you think you truly could find love ever when people are like just coming at you and like you don't know their like true intentions?
I think I would only fall in love with somebody that is on the same wavelength as me, and I just haven't found somebody crazy enough yet. Like, if that's the case, if it's like, oh, you want to be the biggest of the biggest of the biggest, and you don't mind being like with me, like, okay, yeah. I haven't found that in like a romantic partner yet. I've like connected with people like that where it's like, oh yeah, okay, let's do it. But I would need to find that in a romantic partner. Right. And I just don't feel like dealing with romance right now.
And I always have to ask someone, like,
because all men cheat, and because all women are crazy.
Not all men cheat.
All men cheat, and all women are crazy. So like,
why you think all men cheat?
It's okay. It's all right. All men cheat.
Why you think they cheat?
All men cheat.
You gotta answer it.
Because like, if I was a man, I'd cheat. And I mean, I feel like that's what it is.
And so why would you cheat if you was a man?
Because I'm a man, and all men cheat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's like that. Yeah. And then just the girls are just so beautiful. I wouldn't want to like tie them down.
Oh, we just won't have one.
Because when you tie a woman down, that's when she gets crazy. And I'd rather her be crazy in a different kind of way. So like, all men cheat, and then just like beautiful women deserve to be just their full selves with no need to like conform to shit. And so, like, I just don't want to do that to somebody. And I wouldn't want that to happen to me.
Okay. We're gonna leave
Like,
right
I'm
there.
over it. Like, I'm just so done. And I feel like that's just because I've learned so much just from being out in the world. And I'd rather not. I just rather not.
So have you been cheated on?
That really depends on the meeting. I think everything that has happened to me when it comes to, like, commitment has been fair.
Oh. And so you cheated back.
I wouldn't say that.
Is it fair? I like
Yeah,
get
it's
even.
fair. I'm like fair.
Okay, I got you. So with that being said, do you have any brand new music or like features coming up?
I do have some really amazing features that were in the works of, like, establishing. I don't think I can say any names, but I'm really proud of the stuff I get to show my fans. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, but don't say nothing because I'm not taking out the interview. I'm talking to Fee, Alex. I'm talking to Juggy. I'm not taking nothing out. I don't edit. Gotcha. For the people who never heard you, you know, who never been on your social media watching this interview, man, I want you to know, sing, rap, do whatever you're gonna do because you know you are an artist that can do it all.
I am. I really am.
So you know, but I want you to, I'm like bless them with something.
Okay, yeah. So I don't freestyle. But I do love to sit and write because I feel like when I make music, it feels like poetry. So I wrote this recently. But I really wish I had, like, a beat to give to you.
Gotta give it acapella.
I know it's fine. I'm gonna do it a cappella, but let me go. Me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, hey, they said if the sky falls away, I'm here. I go devoting my all to you. So I see how times change the way I feel. I can't stop giving my love to you. I can't stop giving my love to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't stop giving my love to you. And I feel like, yeah, this song is about, like, the feeling if the world was ending and, like, if I looked outside and I saw, like, a meteor shower and I think about the one guy that I'm, like, texting and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I must really, really like him. So yeah, if the sky falls away, I'm here. I go devoting my all to you. I see how times change the way I feel. I can't stop giving my love to you. Because I think about how like, the way I do think about love is kind of crazy. And it's like a tortured soul type, because I love love, but I just really, like, I've been hurt so much.
Because I was about to ask you, Steve, you just said you don't, you're not doing
I know. And I think that's just, like, I think that my themes are, because you're like, is it R&B? Is it hip hop? Is it darker? It's definitely dark. There's definitely a lot of darkness in my sound, but I think it's because I'm just, like, this tortured, like,
it's like you have
romantic.
It's like you have a darkness sound, but it still brings out light.
Yes.
I think it would make people dance still.
Right, because I love love. Like I said, I love joy, and I love seeing people be in love, but, like, I wish I could have that with a person, but I can't. Like, with a special, so instead I just share it with the world.
Yeah, I just be trying to figure out your music, like that. What that song was about? But you gonna able to the key to come in your ignition or something like that.
Yeah, like sexual innuendos. I love a riddle. You know, and I be like, yeah, go ahead, figure me out. Like, what the fuck is this bitch trying to say? I'm like, no, you get it.
Yeah, but
I love making, because it makes people like, oh, she ain't saying shit. I'm like, well, I am. It's just, I'm glad you get it. You're smart. You're like, you figured it out. Like, good job.
And I also thought it was kind of dope, you know, at the viral clip you did. I'm like, with the Uber lady.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a real Uber driver or not. She's a real Uber driver.
Uber risk, yes.
Uber risk. Oh,
yeah,
she real?
she be Ubering.
For real?
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to bring her home, man. I gotta figure out how she came up with that part.
She's hilarious. I love her. Like, she's super cool.
Gotcha.
But, like, she turns up.
So, you know, being a music artist right now for a while now, I gotta ask you this again because things probably changed. What do you enjoy most about this, and what do you dislike about it?
So I've been doing music for like 3 years now. This is like finishing up year 3. I think my favorite part is the interview. Like I get so excited to talk about my art because like as much as I love like the illusion of mystery, people they take my work and they see how extroverted that I can be in my delivery, but they really understand where I'm coming from when I get the opportunity to showcase what I'm putting in the song. And I feel like every time I get to step in front of a camera and be myself and talk about my art, people just fall in love with me more. Because I am who I am, and this is really me. I don't have to pretend to be anybody. This is what I do full time. This is what I'm going to do until I'm dead. And it's make art, and make fucking good art at that. Because I get to work with other talented people that agree.
Gotcha. So, what is the first thing you going to buy when you get your first $1 million check?
Oh my gosh, when I get my first million, the first thing that I'm going to buy, it's probably going to be Uber Eats. I mean, that's probably
you threw them off.
I'm about to Uber Eats, I'm about to DoorDash, I'm finna DoorDash. That's like dead ass.
Buy everything. You'll go hard.
I'm just gonna DoorDash. We finna DoorDash. Who want a plate? It's a DoorDash. I think it's gonna be a DoorDash order. I hope I'm in the city so I can get something good and then call it a day.
So, as you also been traveling, I just was talking to someone I tell them a lot of places I go, the food really don't be good. If you from New Orleans, it's kind of hard to eat somewhere else and kind of not able to look for some type of seasoning in it because a lot of people food be kind of bland.
It's like that, and also I don't know. I really like bubble tea, and they don't really have Vietnamese shops everywhere like that. When I went to Miami,
But you like bubble tea?
I love bubble tea.
Hey, but I'm gonna see you by my partner, man. She in the French Quarter. She just opened up across from Sung Chung. I'm gonna send you.
You see, it's oh, you want good Vietnamese food,
she's actually Vietnamese who just opened this, and she young, but you'll love her.
Yes, I love that. When you travel, sometimes
it's called Facha.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you over there. Man.
Okay.
She good, she young, good vibe, cool.
Well, I have to go because I love Vietnamese food, and everybody don't have.
She don't sell food. She just sell bubble tea.
Okay. They don't be selling bubble. They got no bubble tea shops. They got share tea. I love bubble tea. And they don't have it everywhere. Miami has no place for it. Not when I lived there in 2020. I stayed there for a year.
Hey, but my favorite restaurant in the world is in Miami.
Okay.
Barton G. Man, they have this dope experience. They bring your food out.
You gonna take me?
They popcorn. Hey. They were popcorn shrimp. They actually give you the popcorn with the shrimp with a popcorn machine. And when you they got meals that come with a big old baseball bat in the air. Got a big giant fork in your.
I love it.
It's a dope experience how they bring you out the food.
Yes.
At Barton G.
That sounds like I would be writing notes. I'd be I see. That sounds amazing.
It's a real dope experience in Miami.
Okay, we have to go.
Yeah, I got you.
We have to go.
Gotta go to Miami.
That sounds amazing. I'm so down to go to Miami. Yes.
Hey, but Juggy, man, you gotta get us and you gotta call Soul to get us the yacht too.
Yes, actually, yes.
You gotta shoot you gotta shoot a music video. We gotta shoot content now.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We have a music video to shoot too. I'm really excited about the future projects too. I've been able to work with local artists too. Hot Sizzle.
Shout out Hot Sizzle.
Shout out Hot Sizzle. Yes, and I have a song literally it's gonna be filmed in Miami. I can't wait to showcase that. We have things in the works. I'm finna bust. I'm finna bust. That's my keyword.
You finna bust?
I'm finna bust.
If she'll say you finna blow, you finna bust.
I'm finna bust.
That sound like something else too, though.
Through the crib.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
trying to see how you live.
Hey, when you say you finna bust, it sound like something else.
Good. I'm grateful. I'm glad.
Somebody mind frame she finna
good,
finna
perfect.
Bust,
yes. Play that back. Wait, pause. Yeah, good.
I'm finna bust.
I'm finna bust. I'm finna buzz.
So, but with that being said, what separates you from every singer, music artist in the industry right now? I'm not gonna say nobody local and independent. I'm talking about the people in the world.
Yes. I think it's a crazy bitch from New Orleans with a microphone and an amazing vision with access and time and dedication and heart. Like, it's like, okay, it's a production. Like, we have a show to put on the fucking road. I think it's more than just me too. It's like my team. It's like there's so much.
I mean, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Like, how important it is for to have a team?
I don't think, listen, every team is not a good team. So I'm going to say that first. Every team is not a good team. Every team that you build won't always get along at first. But like, it's a team. It's a team, and your team needs to all get your vision as an artist. And if they don't understand it, you will have problems. And I think as an artist, if you don't know what the fuck you want, don't be surprised when you don't get what the fuck you want. So it boils down to that. And I'm just really grateful that my team completely understands where I'm coming from.
Gotcha. Cause
and lead by example. And learn the skills to fucking lead by example if you can.
And so, I mean, how important it is for you to actually have, I'm creative, I'm control. I couldn't get the word out first.
It's okay.
Hey, but how important it is for you to actually have
creative control? Yeah. I think it's really important because I think I dropped some singles this year. Because, like, it really is like a blue ocean, like, being a music artist, even though, like, I'm signed to a label, the way that the deal works is you have to figure this shit out. And if you start sprinting, we're running right behind you, and we'll push you. And we'll push you, but you need to, like, we need to see you stride first. Which I'm grateful that it's like that because I don't mind. I think that forced me to fully comprehend who I am as an artist. If I really, really want it, I'll develop faster. I think that's what it kind of was. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. We're talking about creative control, right?
Yes.
And so I still had to do a little bit more developing as an artist, and I got to do that by making music and by continuing like being in the studio. And I made over like 58 songs this year. And they're all records, like finished songs, completed songs. Everybody fucking loves them. They might just need to be touched one more time or heard to by one more engineer. But like the shit's done and it's laid and it's perfect. And through that was my like journey on self-discovery. Now that I have all this work, if I didn't have creative control, what the fuck did I put all that effort in for? So, like, that's kind of how it feels. It's like, well, I made the music. And I think maybe, there are artists that don't make the music. And, like, shout out to y'all. But, like, as for me, like, I put my whole fucking heart and soul into it in the middle of, like, getting beat on by my ex. And then losing my fucking everything. And then, like, because, like, I really lost everything to get here. Like, I'm coming into the industry as a signed music artist with all this backing and all this potential, but, like, it really took me losing everything to get here. So, yeah, creative fucking control. I need that. If I didn't have that, I mean, like, I would hate for somebody else to tell me who I am, just as a bitch from New Orleans. So, yeah, that part.
And also, I'm like, with that being said, last but not least, tell the world, I'm like, what can he find you at on social media? And
yes. You can find me at Booqoo. It's BOOQOO, Boo like a ghost, cool like a ghost. And that's on everything. Check me out on Spotify, SoundCloud, and look out for me in January when I'm finna drop Tiptoe. It's gonna happen. Panic at the Disco, if you're watching this. Please clear this sample. Please. I'm kidding.